absolute shit out of me.
Yeah, imagine if they grabbed you from the fucking hallway and
Oh my
dragged you into
God,
the basement
I
while
will
you scream,
never-
D-girl, take a photo, for God's sakes.
I will never, ever play this game in VR. Ever.
You want to play this game in VR?
No.
D-girl
I
never
will
plays
not
a
play
VR.
it. I will not do it.
Best ghost drama show ever.
Jesus fuck.
Don't get him next time to play on a MacBook. And it'll work better. He's not wrong.
Oh, fuck yourself, man.
Hey, listen.
God damn it.
If it wasn't for the assholes like me trying out
my
Red Ripper, what
turd
was
of
good.
a PC can run every turd of a game.
Yours is
but
fucking
your
a gaming rig.
godlike PC can't even run
Your
Minecraft.
PC can't even edit shit, so suck a
That
dick.
doesn't matter.
I got mine to do a job.
I'm
you got
a
yours to look
gamer.
at 4chan.
I'm a gamer. Are
Exactly,
you a
gamer boy.
What
I'm
are
the
you?
editor. The
You're
editor
gay.
master.
You're just gay.
Oh my God. I'm so done. I need to take a break.
We need to contact the creators of this game and then tell them that they owe D-Girl money.
Yeah.
With your tonsils.
Yeah. No, I don't want those ever again.
Well, at least she didn't scream hard enough to hurt herself.
Is that even possible?
Oh my. Well, yeah. Yeah, it totally is because my throat is sore.
Play Among Us. I'm not playing Among Us because I'll just get voted out all the time.
I'll always vote you, no matter what.
Exactly.
No
There wouldn't
matter
be
what.
any discussion. It'd just be an emergency meeting. 1 second into the game, it's like, it's Zoe.
D-Girl could see like someone else commit the murder. Go, I have a strong feeling
It's
Zill
Zill.
is involved.
Zill was an
always Zill.
accomplice.
Oh my God, this fucking game.
I actually like that better than other scary games.
Well, it'll be a little better next time because at least we kind of have a general idea what we're supposed to be doing now.
What are you talking about? Gundam still has no idea what he's doing.
My job is to walk
he's
in
got
there
my
and
back
apparently
and he's
He's been doing
protecting me.
YouTube for so long and he still has no idea what he's doing.
He's protecting me, and you're running around back to the trailer all the time looking at the
Yeah,
fucking
seriously.
camera.
Zill's like,
Ghost
okay,
orb.
I'm going to check the cameras
Mhm.
now. Can you guys go in this room here where there's paranormal activity
Yeah,
and
you know,
flip
and
some
shut
switches?
the lights off.
Yeah, but
Could you tickle your
I'm
nuts
the
and tweak your
cameraman.
nipples, please?
Dude,
Exactly.
I'm the cameraman.
Where were you, by the way, when the ghost was dragging me into hell?
I
sir?
am the director, right?
You're the director
I'm
of
from the
shittery.
truck, trying to direct shit.
You direct
You're
where your
just a
turds
fucking
go.
driver.
If you die, I have to, if I die, who's gonna take the truck?
Anyone could press E at the fucking gate and the ramp, sir.
It's a very hard job. It requires some serious level of
You
finesse
set up
and
cameras
skill.
and we couldn't even see the ghost in the fucking cameras, you asshole. You're a trash cameraman.
All right, I'm gonna go eat dinner.
That's not my fault.
It is
It's not
your
my
fault.
How is it mine? It's not my
Because
fault.
you set down the cameras.
Yeah, but it's not my fault you can't see the ghost.
Oh,
Well-
by the way, thank you, but fuck you, whoever gifted me the sub to Zill.
Time to
Oh,
play.
she knows she gets banned if she's not sub to me.
Ray, I did nothing wrong.
Rightfully
Alright, guys.
so.
I didn't do
I'll catch
anything.
you
He
later.
did nothing wrong.
All
I
right,
did nothing
bye.
wrong at all. They're
See
trying
ya.
to kill me. I did nothing wrong at all. This is my punishment for nothing. I did nothing wrong.
It would have been so much better if I had a silver sword. I think we would have survived. That's what we did. I'm
No, but
ready
it
to...
kind of. But I mean, the game is nice that it makes you helpless.
Dude, you can't even run.
Well, you can like brisk
You can't-
walk.
No, there's no brisk walking. Who the living fuck briskly walks is some sort of creature from hell comes towards them.
Listen, man, I crap my pants. At
You did-
least if I'm going to hell, I can't come down there with shit stained pants.
Oh my god. The game is bad.
You're
But at
bad.
least you can have like a laugh at it. Yeah, D-Girl had some surgery to remove her tonsils. That's why her throat is the way it is. So I'm surprised she's
Yes.
even playing this shit.
She's like, it's gonna take 3 months of recovery. All right, boys, tomorrow play Phasmophobia. I'm like, aw,
Yeah, I know, right?
aw.
Bearded Wonder has bought a gun from the gun show. I wouldn't mind doing that myself. Thank you, iBobot.
Sorry about that.
Aimbot. I can't even say it right. Lababot. Sorry, that's an L.
Now we haven't been looking at the chat though lately because that game is pretty involving.
Involving my ass.
You didn't
We
even reply
walk-
to your chat, so don't come at me with that.
All right, maybe you're right. I'm too busy like seeing what's gonna snatch up D girl.
Yeah, sure.
If something takes D girl, you know she's really gonna squeal. It was my job to throw down the cross at the right moment.
Now the cross has to be on the ground before he like materializes.
Dude, that makes no sense. Even with Dracula, if he rolls up on you and you yank out a cross, he backs off. It's not like Dracula pops up and goes, "Oh, I'm going to suck your butt." And then you're like, "Here's the cross." Oh, it's too late. Yeah, that's not how it works.
What?
Forget it. My explanation is far above your ability to understand.
No, your explanation just sucks.
You suck.
Nobody likes.
pick sucky
He's
games.
always talking about cocksuckula.
Here we cocksuck.
That's what the jackal said.
Count cocksuck. Okay, that was funny. Oh man, I might change that to like my Steam name to throw people off.
Mexicano asks if you like his gift of Ricardo Milos.
I think Mexicano sent me a Ricardo Milos game. He sent you one too, right?
Did he? I didn't.
I think so. You don't fuck with anything people send you though.
Yeah, because the last time I got an email, it's like, I got some pictures of Gundam here in a .exe. I'm like, oh yeah.
And then there's a time the guy who sent you love letters about every time you talk about cock, it made him hard or something.
That one
Yeah.
too, yeah.
Basically, that's how you all lost the privilege to email Xiltix.
Hey,
Dude?
people keep calling you femboy.
It is what it is. Fuck it. I don't give a shit.
Have you admitted to it?
Admitted to what? Kicking ass and taking names? That's exactly what I did. Dude, I'll tell you what I did right now. Like that show, I did something called the Gender Fuck Nazi. And I knew I was playing a bar that was full of Nazis and racist white guys. So I
Okay.
figured, fuck it. I'm going to make myself look like a chick and then wear like the Nazi hat and piss them off. The difference is I went and actually antagonized antagonizers and everybody else on Twitter that thinks they're fighting for some sort of freedom do it from the safety of their fucking phone. Then they call me a bigot, which I don't even know how that works.
Did you get any Nazi booty?
Why in the name of God? Actually, what did happen was a dude fell in love with me at that show. So that was a very bad move. And he was at... Can I
Dudes
finish the
always love
story?
you.
So they seem to love you too, sir.
They
Then,
send me emails, but they don't,
then
it's
I
not
went
live.
I went to the guitar shop that my friends used
Oh.
to work at. Man, I miss those guitar shops. Like that's something like real guitar shops owned by normal people, except it was an Italian dude who was like a thief and a cheat. So it was like a
All right.
mafia guy kind of, but whatever.
Okay.
And the guitar shop was the coolest shit ever. And we'd all hang out there, smoke pot. People come in, we jam and play music. It was awesome, dude. It's fucking great. You can't do that at Guitar Center. You can't fucking light up a doobie and then start banging out some like Led Zeppelin tunes on guitars and then dude hops on the drums. No, Guitar Center, some asshole comes up and goes, "You really like that guitar? It's on sale." It's a piece of shit. Get the fuck away from me. So anyway, I show up and I'm like, "Hey, Tone, what's going on?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, we got some fucking information for you that's very important." And I'm sitting there like, obviously, it must be important if he stops smoking a joint. And he go, "What's up, dude?" He goes, "You know that show we played a week ago where you came out looking like a fucking Kim Kardashian?" And I'm like, "It's gender fuck Nazi, but whatever." He goes, "Yeah, man, you really turned on some dude. And he was in rehab with Henry for heroin." And I'm like, "Okay. Yeah, he's like planning to kidnap you and stuff you in a van or some shit. So you gotta watch yourself at the shows from now on." He was really going on about it.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right for my miserable ass life. And the other thing is like, because the scene was dying, the rock scene was dying because everybody was doing stuff on the internet.
Uh-huh.
So it was like all those fucking cougars, but not the really hot ones. So there was one hot one. but it's like cougars you don't want to fuck with. And
Okay.
some of them would just like start hitting on me, trying to grab me, pull me off stage, they'll lick my face randomly. Like women can sexually harass the shit out of you in real life, and it's fine. But God forbid you tell a woman to smile, you know? Then they were stalking my Facebook, and like if the chick was just hotter, I probably would have boned her, even though she had to be in her 40s. And not in like the hot 40s sort of way, kind of like she's on the way out sort of way.
Okay, yeah, I know what you mean. Menopause.
No, I think they hit menopause in the 50s or 60s. They'll have
Oh,
to
is that-
act like a woman
oh.
who's older. Do we know any older women?
I don't want to say it, but I can't.
I wouldn't say it if I were fucking you. What about your
Yeah,
stories, sir? I'd let Brie Larson molest me. Fuck it. Have you seen her boobs? They're amazing. I mean, she sucks as a person. Her movies suck. Her acting sucks. But yeah, why not?
She's hot.
Like, she can look good. She was at some award show wearing a black dress. And it's like, I give it to her.
I thought she was pretty hot as Captain. What's her face?
I don't know. Like the Captain Marvel thing after I saw the photo of her butt being non-existent.
Yeah, but you know that's behind the scenes. Although like hair is like the actual thing. Like she could crush my head between her thighs. You know.
All right, let me ask
She
Brie.
could call me her Peter Parker.
Like, let's do it.
Know.
Let's ask Brie Larson.
Let's ask Brie Larson. Let's go. I will tweet at her.
Yeah, tweet her. Fuck it. We're big enough, I think.
Yeah, me and my 2,000 followers.
Hey, it's 2,000 more than we started out with.
Exactly.
Remember
Start
the
from
old
bottom,
days?
Still here.
We used to have 5 viewers, and that's because we all watched each other's streams. We know what it's like to start out nowhere on Twitch, man. We haven't forgotten.
I remember we put up gameplay videos, and at some point I thought to myself, it's like, doesn't matter what I say, nobody's gonna watch this.
And now the game has changed. Now we have to watch what we say. It's like we lost a level of freedom. Like our childhood innocence for memes is gone.
It really is.
We can't even
I used
call
to be
each
much
other
worse.
the F word online anymore.
The F word was a go-to word.
It was. The F word flew wild and free.
The F word was basically how we greeted each other.
I know, right? Ah, man, you can't have any, you know, and then somebody else would go, was it that Mr. Krabs kid?
What?
Remember the kid, like, when Sven used to quote him all the time?
What? No?
Remember the gay kid, come on, Mr. Bernie Sanders. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Oh, that guy.
What
Are
happened
you
to him?
feeling it? Are you really feeling it, Mr. Cramp?
What happened to that kid? He had bags of talent. I genuinely, I thought he was going to be the biggest meme
He
since
got a
Filthy
record
Frank.
deal.
He probably got memed in school and cut this shit out.
Now you got a record deal.
You for real?
Yeah.
No way. All right, I got to check this out. If he got a record deal, dude, I will lose my shit.
And I'm kidding.
I was about to say, like, dude, he's been scrubbed off the internet.
Man, I'm just like thinking about older memes. Just like that kid. Fucking John Cena was big.
Oh, yeah. You used to blow me up and then play that annoying, it's John Cena, beep, beep, doop, beep. And I was just like, this fucking asshole. I'm so sick of him and John fucking Cena.
Can't see me.
Dude, you know why Bernie Sanders couldn't win?
Why?
Because the kid who was saying, feel it now, Mr. Krabs, was not around to endorse him a second time.
Ooh. Yeah, that really will hurt your ratings.
Did someone actually make a video watching the Feeling It Now kid? Yeah, he did.
Show me.
Do you really want to watch this? It doesn't look like it's any good. This is like 2016. God,
Oh,
how
it
we
doesn't
treat
matter.
old videos like they're some sort of relic. Oh, this is 4 years old. No.
Crazy, right? Now the kid's back at it again, but this time he's flipped sides. Now he wants to bang Bernie Sanders. And I can see that being Bernie's new campaign.
Look
Bang
at this.
Bernie. And today you're gonna watch a video of me watching a video of him. So let's get right to it.
Kid
I love stealing
wants to
people's
have sex
content.
with Bernie
Reaction videos are
Sanders.
the best.
So Bernie
Is this the kid?
Sanders is like,
No,
"No,
this is the guy watching the kid."
Donald Trump.
Oh, Donald Trump is probably crying. Takes hair off his head and
What
use
the
it as like
fuck
a little
is this?
dry his tears, you know?
Bernie Sanders got those old saggy balls that like be dipping down up in the toilet and shit.
Up and down in the
What an
toilet
amazing kid.
Indeed.
You know, like even the charisma of Bernie Sanders' boy can't carry this guy with the glasses. Ah, man. Remember Uganda Knuckles? I remember.
We need to bring Uganda Knuckles back.
I did have a Uganda Knuckles VR character. But he was so
What?
powerful that my shadow play did not record it.
It's your PC again, isn't it?
Listen, I have to deal with a lot of troubles, man.
Such as
You know, being
More
a
PC?
fucking YouTuber in this day and age with a PC that's also against me. It's on Susan's payroll.
it's fighting against you.
All right, what are your like stories of life, Xiltix? Why do I always have to come up with the fucking stories?
You know what the thing is? They happened to me, but I just don't remember them.
Did they work that fucking memorable?
No, but like the last one I can remember is that I almost got stabbed at work
In a
by a
knife fight?
crackhead.
Oh,
No,
nice.
a crackhead took out like his heroin needle. I was like, narcotics. See, I'm like, oh. And then I walked up. I was like, I'm not getting paid enough for this. Turn around and like 2 police officers started tackling. I'm like, yep.
Yeah, that's definitely not enough pay. That's above your pay grade.
I'm like, that's
Like, was
what
this
my
guy
pay-
Russian with the way, like, narcotics?
No, he was the. I think he was a lost like tourist or something. I
Lost?
think it was Polish.
A tourist that smokes crack in his free time. I'm traveling the world smoking crack at all the major
And he was gonna
hotspots.
stab me for it too. Like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Goodbye.
It's like, this is the guy to nail.
You see, so stuff happens, but I just don't remember at all. See, my life is so quick, you know. Things happen like
He's living in such a fast lane.
live in such a. I wish I got paid like the fast lane though.
The dude's an absolute beast.
I fixed the hum in my GPU by putting an old weed jar under it to prop it up. That's
Well-
DIY engineering.
I agree.
Traveling crack tourist. Yeah, that's pretty much what we call.
Man, I can't wait for.
Do you think crack tastes different from one place to the other, or do you
I
think it's
don't
all
know
the
because
same?
I'd never tried crack, but it has to have some sort of alluring factor to keep people going on it. You know, like I fuck around with a woman that's too much of pain, I'm off of it. But for some reason, crack keeps people coming back.
So what do you say? Once you make it big, you're gonna go for the crack?
No, because I need my teeth.
You don't need your teeth.
Yes, I do.
What do
Why
you
do
need your
I have
teeth
to
for?
be the one to fucking get fucked up?
Because you want to get fucked up.
I want to get fucked up, but like within reason.
Yeah, just don't take too much crack.
Yeah, I don't want to do crack or meth.
Why not?
Well, meth. You saw what meth does to your teeth when you watch like that show with the Tiger King. His boyfriend was like on meth.
Gundam's newest videos: $10 crack versus $500 crack.
not
$10
do-
cracks that I got behind 7-Eleven, and this $500 crack I got.
This
at
is
the
premium
Sheraton.
crack that only Donald Trump can get, you guys. Nah, that's not for me. No more
What
hard
drug
drugs.
would you definitely say no to, apart from crack and
I'm gonna say no to heroin.
heroin? Oh, heroin. I've heard that. Like people say, like once you take heroin, it's like the best thing ever. But
It's amazing.
well, have you done it?
Yes,
Oh,
heroin is amazing. Do not do it though. Heroin.
we know what
fucking-
we need. We
Dude.
need a new YouTube channel. Gundam reviews drugs.
If YouTube would let it fly, they don't know what good content is. They want you to watch Lily sing, dress up like her parents, and do the same fucking bits 1,000 times over and over again. Ecstasy is good, I hear too. Molly, actually. Like, I want to do Molly with like a hot chick. And then have her, fondle me and stuff while I'm in the zone.
Devhill says Gundam's lips are so pretty he can give me a rim job anytime.
Well, it's not happening, but you can live with your fantasies. As I say with heroin, that shit makes you feel amazing. Like, when I was
In
on
what
it,
sense?
I felt like I could do anything. I was a golden god. I was the son of Zeus. I was Ryan Reynolds on heroin, all right?
Did you have a show called Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yes. I was like
Ugh.
playing music on heroin, and I was like, this is the greatest music anyone's ever heard.
How many times have you done it?
I only did it once. That's all I needed to get off of it.
Okay.
And I record the shit on a 4-track because it's all I got for free. And the next day I wake up, I'm strung out. I'm fucked up. I'm a mess. Like, my girlfriend calls me. She's like, you okay? Or like, you didn't talk to me. What's going on? And I'm like, I got drugs from Henry. And she's like, I told you not to take drugs from Henry, you fucking idiot. Then I hang up the phone. You don't need that when you're coming down. And then Henry calls me. He's like, dude, you didn't come into work today. And I'm like, oh, the heroin. He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, the come down's pretty bad for you first timers.
What'd you say? What did he say? Oh, the drug test today. The drug test is today, bro.
Nah, dude, I was working in wild places. You could do drugs at the store, just don't get caught.
You could do drugs at the store. What the fuck?
Yeah, bro. Like one
Oh, I
time.
would like this chocolate biscuit.
Yeah, have the biscuit, dude.
Yeah, come right up.
Yeah, all you had to do is make sure nobody came to beat up the owner because he owed everybody in their mother money.
What?
Let's see. Then, like, I got off the phone with him. I turned on my 4-track. I was like, I recorded the greatest music of all time, and it was terrible. It sounded like someone was cutting strings off my guitar and then whacking it with a hammer. I don't
Nice.
know what the fuck. I don't know why it sounded so good before. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Probably I thought it was like Jimmy Page when he took out the bow and he's playing the guitar. Maybe that's what I was on at the moment. Now, my older jobs were cool, though. I always tried to work places that were like, you know, mom and pop type of shots that revolved around music. Oh, I want to try LSD.
How the fuck did you go from mom and pop shops to I want to try LSD?
Because this dude was like fucking on LSD, something else. I'm like, yeah, dude, LSD. I'd like to try acid, mushrooms. Don't you do that, though. It's very important you don't do that. We got to add that
Now,
disclaimer.
kids, remember, drugs are bad.
We know
if you
most
have
of you are
any,
in your-
send them to Gundam's P.O. box.
No, don't
we
do
can
that.
keep them safely there.
You fucking fool.
Remember, contact your local DEA officer and
Oh,
let him know you sent it there.
Yeah, good move. We all could go to jail off of morons like Zill. Man. Now, the guitar shops are the place to work back in the day. I don't know what they're like now. But back when normal dudes owned guitar shops, you just chilled out and played sweet-ass instruments all day. Or played video games. The wildest
sounds pretty
characters
cool.
would come in. I remember Henry was strung out on heroin once. He was all fucked up.
Does Henry just constantly do heroin or something?
That was his jam. You know, you like
Okay.
sausages, Henry liked heroin, okay? We all have
All
our
right.
thing. And,
Tomato, tomato.
yeah. And he was strung out. And he just passed out on the floor. And there's still people in the store that are like, oh my God, there's a dead body. I'm like, no, it's cool, man. It's fucking Henry. He's taking a nap. And I
Thank you,
walk over there
PHX.
like, can I help you? And I drag his body behind the chair. And I threw a blanket over him. Because, you know, the blanket obviously hid the body.
Okay.
Those are the days. That was fun stuff. You can't have that sort of fun now. You're not going to fucking work at Target and then pull your friend strung out and cover him in boxes.
Well, I had friends that just come on like high on ecstasy during work.
Yeah, but they never passed out and you had to hide the body on the floor. You
Oh
know?
no. I just remember I had to work a morning shift and one of my colleagues comes in and you could see his pupils were very big.
Dilated.
Yeah, dilated, that's the word. And I'm like, didn't I see on like your your Instagram or Snapchat story that you were like at this festival? I was like, yep. It's like, hey, you on ecstasy? Yep. Did you sleep at all? Nope. So he
Yeah,
just worked
man.
his whole shift completely high.
That's living the life.
He
That's-
did look like he was having a good time. He's usually pretty miserable.
I don't understand why you can't do heroin at work. Not heroin, my fault.
Somebody clip that, please. Clip that.
We're so bad. It's over. You can clip me
Gun-
what? I'm deleting this shit because that is fucked up.
Gundam's brain cells unite. I can't understand why you can't do heroin at work. I just don't.
I can understand why you can't get high at work. I used to work in I worked some shitty jobs. I worked in this one warehouse, right?
Uh,
And this dude shows up. He's a new guy. I don't know shit about him. And I don't give a fuck either. We're all working in a shitty ass warehouse, right? And the dude brought his own cooler, his own beer and shit. And while working, he was getting fucking tore up. He was drunk as shit. But the guy did his job. They fired him that night. The manager goes, oh, we had to get rid of him. We need somebody to work the other side of the fucking warehouse. Why? He was drunk on the job. So what? He's doing his job fucking lit. Imagine how good he'd be if he was sober. And why do you need to be sober? We're stacking boxes and shit. We're moving pallets. If he wants to get fucked up, let him. Maybe that bottle of Budweiser is the one thing keeping him from rolling in here and blowing us all away. I don't know. Just my personal opinion. I understand.
See, this is the stories you have. You know, you just have these fun stories. I just have retards that come to my store. I'm sorry.
Well, maybe
Literally,
the retards are funny.
No, it's not. Because literally, it was literally last week. You know, just some shoppers, whatever. Then one person leaves, that comes back to the store and goes, "Oh, I think you guys should clean up your store a bit, cause I have corona." And then she leaves. I'm like, "You fucking kidding me? What?" So guess who has to, fucking clean, disinfect the entire store?
Oh, I know who that is. It's the Magic Man. It's the man of the millennium.
Like, what the fuck? These are my stores. Just like assholes all the time.
That's great. Man.
Seriously. I think she was arrested though.
She was arrested for real?
Yeah, I think because we reported it. It's like, hey, fuck you,
You
We
know,
called the cops.
all right, I'm going to play the devil's advocate here.
All right.
She technically didn't have to tell anybody anything.
I know. She did technically have to tell. I thought about it. Yeah, she didn't say anything.
She was trying to be a hero.
I mean, are you a hero though?
No, but still, it could have been way worse. She could have said absolutely nothing. And a whole
That
bunch
is
of people
true.
could have got sick, and then you guys would be fucked, you know?
Yeah, true, but still, like
Fuck her anyway.
you're still a complete asshole if you know you're positive
Oh, I agree.
for corona.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, total dickhead. Was she hot?
No,
No, fuck her. Then
the
she
woman
belongs
in her
prison.
30s. She belongs in the gulag.
That's like only hot chicks are allowed to get away with shit like that. Like I was watching this one video, of this black guy interviewing these dumbass people outside during like coronavirus. You know, those young people partying in Miami, and then hot blonde pops up, and she's talking in the microphone, and she's like, "You might want to get yourself checked out. I have corona," but her voice was all fucked up.
No, that one.
And the black guy looks so fucking confused. Yeah, my aunt has fucking corona. She is laid out. I don't think she's gonna live through it, to be honest.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like, don't be old and get that shit for real.
Yeah, I know a couple of my friends already got it, and they seriously felt nothing. Whereas I know somebody who's died of it. I know one person who is permanently scarred. Sorry.
How
From
is
it?
he scarred?
It just fucked up his lungs really bad.
Ooh, shit.
Not like outside scar, actual,
Internal, yeah, I hear you.
internal scar, yeah, basically.
Oof. Was he
So
old
it's
or
not
something?
yeah, he was old,
Oh, yeah.
but
he's
then
done.
everyone who's young.
Uh-huh.
So one of my colleagues literally had a sore throat for 3 days.
Mhm.
The other one just had a mild headache. No, had a headache and couldn't smell for 3 days.
Yeah, I wonder if not being able to smell is really a big deal.
Yeah, I was about to say, smell is honestly one of the few senses you could genuinely do without.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Like, I guess you might need smell for poisons and shit. But how often are you going to be around poisons?
Well, I mean, genuinely, if something smells funky, it looks funky too.
Yeah, but, like, in the sense of if you don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, if you have a piece of steak in your microwave, that's what's sitting, it's going to smell funky.
Okay, yeah.
But it's going to look funky too.
I hear you. I don't know. 'Cause
There's
I'm
nothing
thinking-
I would say that, okay, name something that only would, smell would save you. Maybe a gas leak?
Yeah, gas leak. I don't know about carbon monoxide. I can't smell that shit.
No, you can't smell carbon monoxide. That's why it's so dangerous.
Shit, let's see what Chad has to say.
Big
Your food
gas
would
leak.
taste horrible. You need your sense of smell to taste food?
Yeah, okay. That's a good point, because sense of smell does help taste.
God, Chad is like smarter than we are. We're like,
Oh, that's
fuck
not-
smell.
Fuck smell. Yeah, I mean, do you smell your tuna?
I think it has a slight smell. I don't think, like if I rip
But it's
open a
gonna
can
taste even worse without your sense of smell.
Ah, man.
What's your
Kitsura?
plan with the corona?
What
So,
plan is
is
that?
your plan to try not to get it and
That's
avoid
pretty
it as
much
hard
it.
as possible for the longest time,
Yeah.
or just try to get it and just like
That's
go
stupid.
immune to
Fuck
it?
that. No, my luck, I'd probably be the one asshole that actually lays out. Fuck that. That's why I'm wearing like a full face mask, like I'm in a hazmat suit.
I'd say that's good.
No, why bother catching something? Because then once it's gone, right, it's over, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. If we all get vaccinated, yeah.
Oh, fine. I'll hang out till the vaccination drops.
Oh, but we can't. There are microchips in those things.
Oh, that's right. Fuck. I remember all that shit. People like, oh my god, is microchips? They're gonna microchip us, dude.
Oh my
I'm
god,
like,
dude! Conspiracy theorists, like I fucking like. I remember when I was young, and there were like conspiracy theories about JFK
like
getting
aliens and ghosts?
assassinated,
Okay.
and aliens and ghosts. I'm like, oh, this makes sense. Oh, yeah, like there are small little clues, but now it's like, oh, Bill Gates trying to microchip us. Gundam couldn't run a shitty ass game on his fucking Ryzen before his Windows died. The fucking microchip by Bill Gates would die in like 2 seconds of your body. No
Okay.
Wi-Fi found. Self-destructing.
Well, this is how Bill Gates gets you. He's the microchip one on Linux. That's how he gets you.
What?
Linux.
Oh, Linux.
Sorry. I hear
Linux
people call it Linux.
isn't that dangerous either.
Aw, man.
It needs a kernel update every fucking 1 month.
Dude, my personal thought is like if they already got us chipped, your fucking phone.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
The
that
phone
too.
knows where you're going. People use Alexa wild and free. Alexa records all your shit. Everything. You having sex? Alexa's recording it. You're abusing your spouse? Alexa's recording it. That's why the police want Amazon to get Alexa's shit when there's a crime committed. They're like, let us use that. We know you're recording them. Justin in Holland has donated $3. I will bring you 2 tabs of acid for free. I'm the one getting the tat. Just email me about it. Yeah, there's nothing safe about that. Yeah, say that out loud. Get caught on an acid drug deal.
Big YouTuber caught it as a drug deal.
I'd finally make it on Drama Alert. Let's get into the news.
It's a Gundam caught dealing acid.
Whoa! Is Leafy coming back?
Is Leafy on acid too?
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Gundam? No.
They got the fucking microchips running on Windows Vista. We're safe.
I have like a laptop in this house somewhere, Vista. I forgot to throw it away.
Oh yeah, I have one too. My
Worst
uncle.
OS ever.
Seriously, it's so terrible. My uncle works for like a company, and he keeps getting these free laptops, but not good laptops. They're terrible, Like the work laptops, and like, oh, you know a lot about computers. Here you go. Here's a free laptop. I'm like, this fucking thing has Windows 98.
They're like, would you
What
like
the
some
fuck am I
trash?
gonna do with this? It's like it's got DDR1, some bullshit,
DDR2, man. And you see that, it's just like, why would I want this?
I seriously, I get them. Like, I don't know what to do with it either.
And it's just they're giving you garbage. They're like, here, you throw this away. Oh man, what's on the game plan for you though later this week, sir? Sounds like absolutely nothing, Zoe. I'm going to guess TeamSpeak crashed for one of us. That's the only logical explanation.
Connection lost.
So I'm going to click out of that, then click back in, then click this here. Oh, the speed. How is this like, I have an M.2. Why is this shit not faster,
Error.
That's not it.
Error.
That's not it.
Channel switched.
That's it.
There we go.
Yeah, I had a feeling TeamSpeak was being garbage.
Nah, I'll probably have to start getting shit ready for school again. I've got those Zoom classes now.
Oh man, Zoom.
Nah, fuck that. I just avoid them like crazy. Oh, I don't even go to them. All I do is just watch the pre-recording after.
Yeah, I
I have to
saw
say that's like one of the big like pros of like living in today. You know?
you can Zoom
it's-
your class.
No, I mean it's. I'm not forced to go into like everything's recorded. And nothing is like totally like, oh, you got to do it now from home kind of thing. So yeah, I'll get to it later.
I'll get to it when I get to it.
I'll get to it.
I just finished playing fucking Mafia Definitive Edition. It sucked.
I still have to buy fucking Yakuza. Should buy that right now. Yakuza 0.
It's a great game.
What game are you excited for?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Like I don't mind. Like I'm interested in playing Cyberpunk, but that's about it. That's
Okay.
it. What else is there?
I mean, what is there?
There you go. It's your
I
question.
mean, like the thing is that E3 and what's the the big game events were also pretty shallow. The PlayStation event, the Xbox event,
Yeah.
nothing was like, oh wow.
Oh,
fucking. I'm gonna be honest. I am looking forward to seeing what Bethesda puts out because at least Bethesda games, as shitty, buggy, and crappy as they are, you can make them fun.
Yeah, if you mod them.
Yeah, but like that. I mean, but even unmod. I mean, like there's still the possibility of making them fun. With mods or whatever bullshit. But so many games nowadays, they're just like, this is it. It's like, oh, we have modding tools, and the modding tools is just like, oh, people can make their own maps.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
I'm like, oh, that's so bare bones for modding.
Like that's so fucking 2002.
Yeah, I remember I used to play a really awesome game. I don't know if you know this game, Time Splitters,
I heard
on the
of it.
PlayStation. It literally came with its own map editor. You could literally create your own map from scratch, create spawn points, set weapons, sets all these little things, and it was mind blowing. I'm like, whoa, I can't imagine what they're gonna do for the next one, and the next one got better, and like, it's something with gaming. It doesn't evolve. You'd expect now that map editors would be so easy to use and you could just do anything, but it's not like that.
I think like I'd say gaming has evolved slightly, but only they focus heavily on graphics.
Graphics, yeah. Well,
that's
I mean,
the problem.
because
Storytelling.
graphics was usually only held back by hardware,
Mhm.
and the hardware is
Evolved.
constantly getting better and evolving. But you can't upgrade fun.
I think the problem is like it's hard to explain, but I feel companies are gun shy to do anything anymore. I think now that gaming's so mainstream, every fucking company wants to have $1 billion franchise. Every one of them. So they don't have the balls to put out something to see if it's any good, to give it a shot. Very few companies invest in new IPs. Most of them cling on to shit that was popular and just keep, Assassin's Creed 31 fucking 30, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or they buy IPs and then they ruin them because they don't have the brain power to understand what made the game. Oh my god!
In a fucking Battlefield.
Why did you have to say that?
Battlefield
Star
was
Wars
it 5?
Battlefront could have been godlike.
I heard that the second one was like the second new one was somewhat better, at least than the first one.
It was a piece of shit with sprinkles on it. All right, the first one's a piece of shit. The second one, they're like, "We're sorry, guys," and they threw some sprinkles on it. Star Wars Battlefront. All they had to do, they could have called me up because they Gundam. Hey, we're calling you instead of fucking Stone Mountain because you have a brain in your head. I go, good to hear from you. What's up, my guy? We're making a Star Wars Battlefront game. Okay. We want to remove everything that made it good. You have two choices. You get the fuck off my phone, I could break your kneecaps. Honestly, all they had to do was just do Battlefield 3 or 4 with a Star Wars skin.
Yep.
That's
I agree.
it. Literally, the ultimate layup. It'd be like, LeBron, do a layup. And then LeBron goes, no, I want to try and see if I can make this jump shot from across the street outside the stadium. LeBron, the ball will never get through the walls.
Why do you think they do that?
They're fucking stupid.
But surely, like, there's enough people in a company that one person went, guys, I don't know about this.
Yeah, no, you'd think that. But apparently it isn't.
Maybe he's just like, yeah, like, maybe he's not big enough so he can't change anything kind of thing.
Maybe. They just wanted to turn that shit around as fast as possible and then focus on selling you microtransactions.
Yeah, but the
as
thing is,
DLC.
Battlefront 2, if you look at it now, right,
played
it isn't
it,
that
dude.
complicated.
The original Battlefront 2 or the new one?
The old ones.
The old
They're
ones, yeah.
very simple.
Simple. You got to pick a class, your loadout, you went to fucking town.
Exactly. So why is that so hard to replicate?
Because
Okay, some older games, I get it. They were a lot more like back end coding than graphical upfronts, so they switch that up, and obviously you don't get the same effect. But Battlefront 2, like the old recipe, it's so simple. It was literally just Battlefield third person with Star Wars.
yeah.
Even less, because it had like preset loadouts,
Which, I didn't mind. Whereas in a new one, everybody has the same loadout and only certain weapons are effective. So you don't really see anything change.
Yeah.
Which is no fun. It's not interesting. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. I just don't know anymore.
You know what a small pet peeve of mine is for like newer games is pistols always suck.
Yes, they do.
Because when you talk about that in Battlefront, I remember the one with the rocket launcher. Your secondary was a pistol.
Yeah.
A lot of times it was a pistol, and it was fairly reliable. It wasn't too shit. But every time I can make my own loadout, my secondary weapon is never pistol. It's like, all right, how do I pick anything else but the pistol? It's like a shotgun revolver. All right, I'll go for that.
The only time we fucked with pistols was Gunmaster or when we were leveling up a pistol specifically.
Yeah. Pistols in video games suck. As a secondary.
God, they suck in Mafia. Dude, I played Mafia last night. I got high. It ruined my high, man. And like, I'm in a
It was that
gunfight.
bad.
I cap a cop right in the face. He doesn't drop. And he rolls up on me and shoots me with a shotgun. I die instantly. I was pissed. It's like you unloading in the cop's face and chest. And I'm like, this isn't realistic. They didn't have bulletproof vests back then, I don't think.
Yeah,
Pistols
like-
were doable in Battlefield 3. I guess so, yeah. They weren't too
Yeah,
bad
they're
then.
okay. The Black Ops 2 Modern Warfare 2, yeah, those are good. But I'm talking about like the very like recent, like in the news, Call of Duty pistols are wah.
Oh, yeah. Unless like you had the akimbo ones that you
Yeah,
tricked
but that
out.
was a Kimbo revolver shotgun, so it doesn't really count.
The thing like just pissed out bullets, man. Man.
Which is like new games, just I don't know.
There's nothing that I can think of besides Cyberpunk. Like pretty much,
that's
I
why
think
all
the
these
gaming
indie games
industry.
get so big, Fall Guys, fucking Phasmophobia. What's
Well,
the other
they're
one?
willing to
Among
try
Us.
shit that AAA isn't, and that's why.
No, that's the thing though. Among Us is not a new concept. It was basically Gary's Mod TTT or Space Station 13. They're all the same, but they just got the formula so simple and like accessible, which is a good thing. But I don't know. Games nowadays are just more like AAA at least is more show than go.
Yeah, definitely. You see the
It's like I
trailer
said,
for the
it's
fucking
easier to
game,
sell-
you know it.
Because it's easier to sell graphics than it is to sell gameplay,
Well, here's the thing I'm going to say it's quite controversial. I think that the gaming industry is focusing heavily on console gamers because they'll buy anything. I'm not trying to shit on people, but console gamers buy anything. That's why NBA 2K is still around, and it is the most predatory shit running next to FIFA.
Does it have
motherfuckers-
ads in game?
Yes, it does. Like I said,
Jesus.
it's the most predatory shit running. And like people are fine with it. Like, yeah, sell me some McDonald's while I pay for like these special shoes. It's ridiculous. So everything kind of gets dumbed down, it gets watered, it gets easier. And I'm not saying that all console gamers are like that. I'm just saying like the vast majority of consumers are on consoles. And things can't be too complicated. Because if it's too fucking complicated, you can't play it on a controller. It's all there is to it. So they're like cutting gameplay to try and make it accessible and easy to play. Remember that one time Victoria played that sword game we played for like 5 minutes?
Which one?
From
Chivalry?
Ubisoft.
Oh,
For Honor.
Yeah.
And she couldn't get past the tutorial.
I remember that.
Like, that's who they're catering to now. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just stating fucking facts, man.
So we pretty much say her name now. You don't care anymore.
Fine, we call it something else. I don't care. I'm just saying. I'm
I
just
know.
making a point that it's just the gaming industry has become mainstream, and whenever anything becomes mainstream, it gets fucked. It becomes trash. Music, movies, art.
But music has always been
fashion.
mainstream, though.
Music is like more mainstream than ever now, dude. In the sense of like, who actually plays instruments anymore? You're listening to little robot sounds while some asshole in the background like, hold up, drank, headshot, drank, sit down, drank. You know, like,
What?
yeah,
What was that?
it's Kendrick Lamar, I think. Pool full of liquor.
Oh.
I can't play it for you guys. Twitter rules. Sit down, drank. I'm like, why the fuck am I trying to recreate Bohemian Rhapsody? I'm an idiot. Upload, demonetized. Comment, deleted.
What a hero.
And it's like, look at video games. Remember how good games used to be? Remember how good Battlefield
Yeah.
used to be? You remember, we were all there.
Yeah?
We were having fun. Something we don't have much anymore. You know, getting on top of a building, jumping out of a chopper, and shooting a motherfucker before you pull your parachute. There's no thrill like that anymore.
Yep, no, I agree. I still fucking remember Purpet. That shit was fun.
Purphead was so shit, but it's still great.
Okay, well, Debil asked about Victoria, so I guess we should.
No, we're
Answer.
only going to someone we know that wanted to be a big YouTube and Twitch streamer, but never listened to any advice I had. And lived
Never.
the
Zero
most
advice.
wild life I've ever
Here
seen.
We literally, we got him to tell us the stories, and we just laugh our ass off. Running away in a fucking rented U-Haul.
She was the funniest person I ever knew, but for all the wrong reasons.
But she was funny, not because of...
Not on purpose.
Not on purpose, no. He's running away from the cops in a stolen U-Haul and knocks down a clearance sign while trying to move out.
She's basically like a character you'd see in Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but a
She
real
was.
person.
Then started
A real
squatting and they
person.
got sued for it.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. Like, God bless her. She was like the only thing getting me through some rough times.
I remember you would send me screenshots of what she's doing, and they would brighten up my day.
It was at a point where Zell only talked to me to hear what she was doing.
Yeah.
It's like I'm having a tough day. What is she up to?
Do you
3 in
remember
the
this one
fucking
time,
morning.
She like tried to make a YouTube video, and she had a green screen, but she didn't set it up correctly.
Oh, and her eyes were
And-
gone.
Yeah, and like the greenness from the green screen reflected off her glasses, so it removed her eyeballs.
It was
It
wild.
was pretty scary.
That's phasmophobia.
That was Phasmophobia.
Diablo 1 and 2, Age of Empire, StarCraft, GTA 2. GTA 3 was good, I felt. The GTAs on Dreamcast were good too. Those days are over. Now GTA's trash. GTA reached its peak, in my opinion, San Andreas.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Call me crazy if you want. GTA San Andreas was the best GTA game still to this day. GTA 5 is trash.
But what does GTA San Andreas have that GTA 5 does not?
Man, it was a better story in my opinion. I felt more like connected to CJ than the assholes in GTA 5.
True.
There was more shit to do. There was more shit to interact with. There was it felt like you were a part of some sort of world. GTA 5 felt like a story game with little gameplay. Like, look at GTA 4. They have physics and shit with the cars. And if you got in a car crash, Nico crashed through the window and hit the ground and shit. You can't do that in fucking 5. You know, Nico could climb a building randomly. A fire escape. You can't do that in 5. Fucking
No.
5 is garbage. It is dumbed down bullshit. And somehow they keep reselling it because people are snorting coke or something. No, not
Dude,
even coke.
are they making it for the PS5?
Yes. Why would
I
you
don't know.
remind me? It's going to be on the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. God, Microsoft, call me. I'll help you name shit. You know, there's going to be parents going to Christmas like, I want to buy the new Xbox. And they'd be like, okay, the Xbox X, the Xbox S, the Xbox
Series
One
X, One X.
I know, right? Like, fuck.
And they'll be like, which one's the newest? Like, not even I know.
I don't get paid enough, all right? Then somebody else would go, the newest one's the one you don't have pre-order. That's it, you're out. Fuck, man, I miss GTA. It used to be so good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on with the gaming industry, other than, like, I personally feel that they're relying heavily on visual fidelity and letting gameplay and story go out the wayside.
Yeah, because like I said, like, it's easier to sell a screenshot of a game than it is to say, this game has everything kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, fuck,
fucking
it's late.
every trailer for a game is literally all cutscenes.
Yeah.
You know, it's literally all cutscenes. It's
Like-
literally like a movie trailer.
A friend of mine's like, oh, have you seen this new trailer for this new game? So I'll watch it. I'm like,
Where's the
it's-
gameplay?
Yeah, I'm like, this is all CGI. Doesn't tell me anything.
But it looks great, dude.
Yeah,
Do
it's
you
like-
not feel the hype?
There's like, but this is not the game. This is literally just a movie about the game.
I've actually never beaten GTA 5. I came close to it on the PlayStation 3. Then I got it on PC when that came out. Then I got halfway through and I just lost interest and I just kept modding the game instead. Like, fuck. Alien F, it's horrible management. Once we were doing POC for a new app to use, we tested one. It was shit. Management mailed everyone, loved it. The deal was actually signed before our POC. Someone needs to show effort/line their pockets. That is all it is. Yeah, I guess so. It's all about making money, and that's why it sucks. It's mainstream now. When shit goes mainstream, it's about money, not art. Art is dead.
No, I would say you're wrong there to a certain extent. I'll play devil's advocate. It's always been about money. But there was more honor, I don't know what the word is, like more pride in trying to earn your money.
Here's what I think. It was more about creating art, in my opinion. Like, most of the game developers are old, wanted to like take the tabletop games and put them on a virtual screen. They cared about the stories. They cared about the characters. They cultivated the shit. They worked on it. It was passion. The reason why gaming got as far as it did is because it had a passionate group of people interested in it. And then it got mainstream. And then all the people who went to school wearing suits, who only know how to try and turn shit around for a profit, got involved. And then they were like, well, could we cut some of these story elements to save on the budget? Because if the budget's lowered, I get a bigger bonus at the end of the year. That's where we're at.
All right. Yeah, I see what you mean. I'm not saying you're wrong.
The Bobby Koticks of the world now fucking...
See, like, what Lab, just sorry to point you out, Labobot, but like, I still think that devs are passionate, but a dev is not the boss, you know?
Yeah, you have to love gaming on some level to want to do this shit.
Because like, I remember actually, a long time ago, I did want to actually get into like game development, and I was reading basically a horror story from somebody who used to work at Ubisoft, I think it was, or basically it was a AAA studio, and he was a developer, but his work on the game was so minuscule because he had to go through so many hoops to get something done, and then he just do literally small shit, you know, to the point where he couldn't add his own flair to the game, you know.
But then also, we can say that too much passion is a double-edged sword because Star Citizen.
Yeah.
Chris Roberts is always coming in there with new ideas. This would be great. We don't have enough money. Sell some more ships.
Yeah, dude, I was looking at Star Citizen, like, these are the unreleased ships for Star Citizen. And I'm like, There's still ships in 2012 we haven't that haven't been finished. Why the fuck are they making new ones all the time?
Yeah, I know, right? I'm telling you, he treats the ships like his own personal cash cow. Like, oh, whoa, needs some money. Ships. They need to get something solid, like a base down. Get a fucking base game.
I agree. What do I think of Mexican music? I don't know. What do I think of Mexican music? What's some
Fluffy
famous
says
Mexican
C.
music?
I don't know. I was listening to Cuban music a few weeks ago. We listen to Cuban Doomer music, or is that like also against Twitch?
No, let's not do that. Let's not
All right,
try that
Cuban
line.
No Cuban Doomer music for you people. Xiltix is Los Lobos.
Ugh.
What do you want, Fluff? Get out of here.
Should we call it?
I guess so.
Getting late.
It's like, yeah.
Butting about for a while.
We've been complaining about gaming. I've actually had developers contact me, and they're like, it's worse than you think it is.
Or what kind of studios?
I can't say.
Well, I know you can't say, but like, was it big studios or small?
I'd say so.
All right.
Because the dude was just like, man, they don't give a fuck. And the Excel here, it's all in who you know or who you blow. I'm like, he's definitely mad at this. But
Thank
then
you, Sir Warwart.
he was saying he wanted to get out of it. Too bad I couldn't help him or anything. I was like, I can't even get myself out of this.
He's like, I got you heroin.
No, Fluffy. We're getting
Well-
off now.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up for Phasmophobia. I think I've hit puberty.
He's done it.
I've finally done it. I've hit puberty. Feel like a man.
Let's rub that Fluffy.
Okay.
Little tummy rubs.
We will catch you all next time,
In the next random to yet to be determined stream.
as usual. Goodbye, everybody.
Vio con Dios. El
Let's see the end.
Mexicans.